recognize them, to honor them and their families with the truth of their heroism, humanitarianism, courage, and sacrifice. To fully and finally welcome them home. Together, we're giving our Vietnam veterans a tribute so meaningful, it will change history.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
USA! 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 USA!
And we're honoring our heroes, Vietnam vets, and I'm here with Christy and Bob, and they're here, and they're going to tell us a little bit about what's going on. Christy is the Vietnam vet.
No, I'm not. I'm Operation Iraqi Freedom.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Christy.
I served 21 years, and I was in 2004. I was in Operation Iraqi Freedom, and my husband is the spouse who supported me. And so I was there at the beginning of the war and did a lot of things to support them and got some high up on honors. And my husband was so awesome. He got a lot of his friends and people just to support us. So he is just awesome. And now my daughter, I'm a Blue Star mom, and my daughter is now in the Air Force. And so we support her. And we make sure that she's okay because she's independently single and she is just awesome. So we are the most veteran-friendly people you will ever meet, and we give to all the organizations. And in my neighborhood alone, there's over 15 veterans, and most of them Vietnam. And we do a lot of barbecues, a lot of things just to support and help them, because a lot of our Vietnam vets went through Agent Orange and went through a lot of things. And so we all get together, we rally, we just help each other, get along. And for me, I'm just in awe of our Vietnam vets because they made me a stronger combat veteran. They were my mentors. They made me as a female vet just that much stronger, just that much. I wanted to be in combat. I wanted to be that. And they were and I tell them that today. And I get when I had my ceremony in March for the 50th anniversary, and hearing their stories when they came home and they had to change out of their uniforms, I just got so sad because when I came home, I got a welcome and they didn't. And so we do everything in our community to help them feel welcomed, not feel shamed, and we just celebrate everything they did and everything.
Like generations before them, when duty calls, with a hero's honor. But when they returned home, they were not met with a welcome. In fact, they were shamed.
Born to Ride magazine and TV is here at Honor Our Heroes, and we're having one heck of a good time. We're wondering here, what is going on with everybody? What are they feeling? What are they thinking? This is just amazing. We have thousands of people in the sea here, and we want to know, what do they feel? There's so much going on here, and we're here with the Patriot Guard, and we're here in front of the wall, and there is a ton of feelings going on, and we're going to talk to you about it, and we're going to talk to you about it, David, and we're going to find out, what do you feel here? You are about the Patriot Guard, and you're going to let us know all about the wall and the healing wall.
Well, Patriot Guard Riders in Florida has this wall. It's Vietnam wall replica of the one in Washington, D.C. And we set it up at request at no cost to benefit veterans. We assist veterans and family members on finding names on the wall. A lot of them get closure. A lot of them just have their moment, if you will, because they've known the people on the wall. And we're just so honored and humbled to be able to set it up here at the Heroes Honor Festival. And hopefully they'll do it again and ask us to come back.
I'm sure they will.
It's just very, very rewarding to do this for our veterans. Yeah.
It is. It's very rewarding for them. I've seen some faces and I've seen some of their eyes, and it's really just a moving moment for them.
Yes, it is, and even for us, when we help them find somebody, we have to kind of take some downtime and regain our composure at times, because it's very moving. It's very real to these people and to us, and it's very sacred to be able to display this wall.
Let me ask you something. How do you go about moving something so precious?
We disassemble it in 4-foot panels. We protect the panels because we consider them sacred names, and we have a trailer we put them in and transport in a trailer. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you move them very sacredly, very, very cautiously.
In addition to the Vietnam Wall, and back of me, we have a war on terrorism wall that we created for those that we lost in Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq. We have 7,051 names on that wall since 9/11. This includes the 13 we just lost needlessly August 26, 2021. The 12 Marines and the 1 female Navy Corpsman.
Wow, very moving. And I see we have here the Soldier's Cross.
Yes, ma'am.
This is very moving.
Yes, it is. This is what you would put out in the field when you, and it represents the loss of a soldier in battle. And it's his helmet, his rifle, normally a bayonet sticking in the ground, meaning we lost him in battle, and his boots and dog tags. Yes, ma'am.
That's really moving. I'm very pleased to be here, and I feel honored to be a part of this and to see all of this. It's very touching for me just to be a part of this, and I'm sure it is for you, the Patriot Guard. What do you ride?
A Harley.
A Harley. Okay, of course, a Harley. He rides a Harley. How does the Patriot Guard get involved with the wall? What do you do?
We have the wall. We built the wall, and we display it when requested, when it benefits veterans. But that's not our primary objective. Patriot Guard Riders' primary objective is to attend funeral services for military, veterans, active duty, and first responders. And we provide escorts with motorcycles with our big flags from churches and funeral homes to cemeteries, and we stand in silent flag lines during their service and honor and respect for their service for the country, and then giving the ultimate sacrifice for the freedoms and the way of life that we cherish so dearly.
And that's how you guys started. You started that way back when they started calling y'all baby killers and throwing things at you. You guys started welcoming our soldiers home, shoulder to shoulder. Was the Patriot Guard around back then?
We were established in 2005, and what spawned the Patriot Guard Riders were protesters protesting military funerals, and that just couldn't happen. So the Patriot Guard Rider slowly formed, but it formed very quickly, actually. And we protect the families from protesters so they can have their time of mourning while their loved one is being laid to rest. And it's just grown since then. We're over 400,000 strong across the United States right now in all 50 states. Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that is impressive. Very impressive.
In Florida alone, we do about 800 missions. We call them honor missions when we go to funeral homes or cemeteries. About 800 alone just in Florida, and that's only when requested by the family.
So a family member has to request this, and the Patriot Guard then will accept or deny it.
That is correct, and I don't know any time we've ever denied it.
Wow. That's fantastic.
There have been times when the PGR, Patriot Guard Riders, were the only ones there. There may have been one spouse and then the PGR. And there were some times when there was no spouse, somebody had no home, no family. We were there for him during his service because he was our family. He was our brother.
And how do people get in touch with the Patriot Guard Riders? If people want to get in touch with the Patriot Guard Riders, how do they get in touch with them?
Well, we have a website. All you have to do is www.pgr.com. Now, Patriot, like he said, patriotguard.org. Our organization is all volunteer. We have no dues. You don't have to have a bike. We respond when we can, and there's no pressure to come. You don't have to be someone who was in the military. Just those who are patriots that want to honor our veterans and be there for their families. And we work with children through the Gary Sinise Foundation. We do so many things to help, but again, our main priority are doing all of the funerals. But we're there in many different facets in the community to help.
Wow, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you very, very much for your service. It's really, really nice that you guys do that. And thank you for being there way back when, from before I was born. Thank you very much for you guys taking care of everybody.
We're honored and very humbled to be able to do it.
I really appreciate it.
Thanks, ma'am.
And you all have a fantastic day.
You too, and God bless the USA.
God bless the USA.
God bless America.
That's right.
Thank you.
Mike, and Mike's going to give us a little bit of insight as to what he's doing here today and how he feels about this great event and what's going on here. I mean, it's a fantastic event. There's got to be at least, I don't know, how many people do you think are here? 30-something thousand?
Veterans alone.
Really? That 30-something thousand?
That's what I heard.
Wow, that's fantastic. Well, anyways, Mike's going to tell us a little bit about what he did and what he had to go through, and he's going to give us a little bit of what he did. So, Mike, tell me, how old were you when you went in?
I was 19 when I was drafted.
19. And what branch were you in?
The Army.
The Army. And I see on your hat you were in the infantry.
25th Infantry Division.
And that, sir, is the guns, correct? Okay. And how long were you in that?
14 months I was in Vietnam.
Wow. And that must have been very rough, because, I mean, that when you're that young, you're still a baby.
You're right, but you got to do what you got to do to serve your country.
Those are words that today are being spoken by many, many men, real men that serve this country, and I thank you so much for what you did.
Thank you for doing what you're doing.
Well, thank you, sir. It's very important for people to understand and to learn what you've done for this service and for what the world went through. How did you get to today? Did you do any other things for the military?
No, not really. I just, served my country because I had to, and I done what I needed to do. And we heard about this festival, and after 50 years, they decided, do something for the Vietnam vets, and I'm thankful for that.
That's wonderful. Well, this is a great event. It is fantastic. I think so many men needed this, men and women needed this, I think, today. I see it in their faces and I see it in their eyes. Don't you agree?
I agree wholeheartedly.
It's a really. I hope that they do it again.
I do too. But they need to move it around the country so some people don't have to come as far.
That's true. Where did you come from?
South Carolina.
That's a long ride. Thank you so much for coming that way.
Thank you for doing.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You ride.
Got a Honda Goldwing trike.
That's fantastic. So you're riding and you enjoy the wind and you're just kicking it.
Headed home tomorrow.
Already.
Yes. We had a good trip. Didn't get wet, so it's been a good trip.
Sir, and you also, I understand, are a Purple Heart, Bronze Star, and a CIB recipient.
Correct.
That is amazing. How did all of that happen?
I just got wounded, done my job, and I wasn't looking for medals, but they come with a job, so I was awarded the medals, and I was very much appreciated of that. So
that's amazing. Well, fantastic. Was it like a landmine or?
We run over a landmine, blowed us up. I didn't step on it. We run over it with a APC, Army Personnel Carrier.
Okay. I understand. Okay. Well, I'm glad that it wasn't worse than anything and that you're here today with us.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm here too.
Yes, I bet you are.
A lot of over there is not.
Exactly. Well, enjoy the day, sir.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Born to Ride's in the house, and we're here at Honor Our Heroes. And I'm here, and I've just met Papa D and Mama D. And let me tell you, they are some really unique people. They've got it going on, and they're going to tell us a little bit about their life, what they do. Papa D's going to tell us a little bit about what it was like for him in the service. Mama D's going to tell us a little bit about what it was like for her taking care of a Army person, actually Air Force person, and we're going to just find out a little bit about their life. We're going to intrude and find out a little bit about their life. So here they are. Hi, Papa D.
Hello, how you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you?
It's hot out.
It is hot, isn't it? Welcome to the Florida.
It's great though. It's great. It was great to get out of the house. I've been tied up in the house sick since the first of the year, and it was good to see everybody. And
well, we're so happy to see you here.
it's good to be here. Good to get out of the house and out and about. I haven't been out in a whole lot. They say I've been stage 4 cancer due to exposure to some kind of chemical. Of course, in the Air Force, I was a painter. Painted for the years that I was in there. Washed the airplanes down with all kinds of chemicals and stuff and painted, and apparently got some form of pneumonia, and it penetrated my lungs, and it's made me pretty sick. And I'm doing pretty good. I was supposed to be gone and off this earth 7 days ago, and I'm doing pretty good. The doctors are doing real good. The VA's doing pretty good, taking care of me as far as all of that goes.
And Mama D's doing damn good taking care of you. Right, Mama D?
It's a battle. It's definitely a battle.
She's glad that I'm up out of bed enough where I cook again, because I cook. She eats all the food I cook, but she makes sure that I eat what I cook. I'm doing good. I gained a lot of weight. I'm doing really good. Feeling really good. Good to see everybody out here. Good to see a lot of people that I know that are here.
It's been a beautiful day.
It's been a real good day. Real good day.
Yeah. So how do you feel about this festival? It's the first Honor Our Heroes festival, correct?
Yes. Yes, this is fantastic. I think they should do this every year. They should, once a year, everybody should get together. And it doesn't matter which war, it doesn't matter what's going on. But my thing, and all of these guys here, live to the code, live to the code, live to the code. It's not about us, it's not about me. It's about these guys whose names are on this wall right here. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter as Air Force, Navy, it doesn't matter whether you're a Marine, it doesn't matter what part of the service, the paramedics, the EMTs, the firefighters, the policemen, all of them. People that don't want to give their lives for this country. These American people need to wake the heck up and pay attention to what's going on in this country and keep everybody free. Because that's where I'm at. I don't want to have to do this for nothing. All these guys died for no reason if we don't keep this country free. This country has to remain free. And like I said, it's not about us. It's about those guys. It's all about those guys. That's where I'm at.
Good for you. Amen. And Mama D, tell me a little bit about you and your life. You got tears in your eyes, boy. You just he makes me feel good.
Well,
it makes me feel good, Mama D. You're a true wonderful couple.
well, my dad was the first generation Vietnam vet, and God rest his soul, he was one of the 22.
I gave her my ring. This is my 22 ring. And this is my promise to her. And I won't do what her daddy did to her. Her daddy was not taken care of very well. As far as
When he came home from Vietnam, he was pretty well, the door was shut in his face, and he made it 6 years before he took his life.
I'm so sorry. It was a different time back then.
It was.
People were different. It was a very different time, and people were different.
To see this wonderful turnout and all these beautiful people that I wish he could have seen.
It's a long time coming.
It's been too long. Too long.
It's a long time coming, babe.
Thank you. I thank everyone.
And we want to welcome everyone home, not just from Vietnam. I don't care which war you were in. Welcome home, boys. Welcome home. You're in a free country, and we're going to keep it free if it takes us to go and do it again. That's the way I feel.
God bless.
God bless you.
God bless. And let me tell you, thank you so much for your service. You all are wonderful. You are beautiful people. And I thank you everything you have done. Amen. Thank you.
I'm sure there's a few floating around here on this holiday weekend. Now, Red Solo Cup is the best. Receptacles, barbecues, tailgates, fairs, festivals you, sir, do not have. A pair of testicles you prefer drinking from glass. Hey, Red Solo Cup is cheap and disposable in 14 years. They are decomposable and unlike my home. They are not disposable in Freddie Mac, Kiss, my dad. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I got my Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Yeah, I really love how you're easy to stack. And I really hate how you're easy to crack. And beer runs down the front of my back. Well, that, my friends, is quite yucky, but I have to admit that the ladies get smitten. Admiring how sharply my first name is written on you with a Sharpie. When I get to hitting on them, they help me get lucky. Red Solo Cup, that's right. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Red Solo Cup. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. I've seen you in blue and I've seen you in yellow. Know you red, blue with this feller. You be the avenue to my Costello. You are my fruit of the moon. Hey, Red Solo Cup, more than plastic, more than a baby, more than fantastic. Believe me, I'm not the least bit sarcastic. When I hooked you up, Daytona, Florida, proudly say, on a holiday weekend, Red Solo Cup, you're not just a cup. Thank you for being my friend. Cup, sing it. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. My Red Solo Cup. I fill you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. All right, Florida, we're celebrating the greatest warriors on planet Earth weekend. We got a great party song going here. I'm going to kick you off. You're going to sing it. And I don't want them to hear us in Atlanta. I want people in Dallas, Texas go, what in the hell's going on down in Daytona? Everybody knows this adult nursing ground, but now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I love my Red Solo Cup. Sing it. Say what? I brought my Red Solo. Everybody, I got my Red Solo Cup. Let's have a party. Come on, let's party. I brought my Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Let's listen to the man.
And I'm here here and I just met some people that really have what's going on with their clothes in their closet. I'm telling you, they know how to dress. I met Andre and Kim Marie, and look at what they're wearing. I'm telling you, they know how to style, guys. Look at them.
There's only one way to dress these days. Yes. There's only one way to dress these days, the red, white, and the blue.
Exactly, and you made it exactly for this concert.
You can never have too much red, white, and blue. But I want to say, since I've been here, I have learned so much about the Vietnam veterans. Wasn't necessarily my era, but I've heard some beautiful stories that I did not realize they were ousted as bad as they were. And I'm so glad I'm here today and learned that. And I walk away with a whole different respect for my veteran. My husband's a veteran. I love him and I appreciate his service. But what I've learned here about the Vietnam veterans is a different story. And I'm so glad I was here to listen to it.
It's time.
Yes, it is. I had no idea that they were treated the way they were. I've heard you hear about it. I have a whole nother understanding. So I'm glad I'm here. Thank you, honey, for bringing me here today. Thank you.
Without a doubt. Being surrounded by so many veterans, it's heartfelt. I mean, because I know my dad was a 25-year veteran. My grandfather was a 35-year veteran. All my brothers, they were all veterans. I have 2 daughters that were veterans. There's no words, no single word that can describe what you go through, what an experience it is when you're in either combat or serving in the military, because the discipline is totally different, and then when you come back and you're like, it's a culture shock, because you're like, wait a minute, you all are being disrespectful to the flag for what reason?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, until you've served and have to defend, this country. There's no words for the. I love my country. I'm Puerto Rican, but I love U.S.
USA all the way.
Yes, it's.
Thank you.
I don't have anything. Brings
you tears.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you so much.
It's been a beautiful day. It has been an
absolutely beautiful.
This is amazing.
And seeing that Margaret up there, holy crap, that was phenomenal. Oh, I need a copy.
I hope that was good for
Get my. Yes.
Our heroes festival.
Oh.
We're gonna do it more.
It's overdue.
It definitely is overdue, because it's not just, and out of respect for the Vietnam vet, it's not just the Vietnam vets.
Right.
It's the Desert Storm troops, because on a different basis, it's very similar. It was an urban warfare, and when you don't know who the enemy is, and they got crucified, and you're trying to discern between who's friend and who's foe. And sometimes you got to make that decision on the spur of the moment, and it's not a pleasant one. So,
Scary.
oh yeah. When I was over in Germany and I served, we had the terrorists. So, there's many different veterans that have had so many stories. My uncle, his best friend, they both served, and they have flashbacks to this day. So,
PTSD.
yeah.
Well, I thank you both.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I hope you guys have a rocking day.
Absolutely.
And I love your outfits.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much. If it brings happiness, hey, our job is done.
If it brings a smile to your face, then we're doing exactly what we came out to do. And everybody's jealous of our little half shell here.
hooking up, hanging out. I'm just talking about the night. Yeah, sitting on your bar stool, talking to some fool who didn't have a clue. I guess you couldn't see you were looking right at me, and I was looking at you too. I ran a team with Dan. After every match, you said, hold your horses, boy. I ain't that easy to get. Oh, I'm not talking about locking down the rebel, baby. That's what you do, man. Honey, I'm just talking about two lonely people trying to reach a little understanding. I'm not talking about knocking out heaven, whether it's wrong or it's right. I'm not talking about hooking up, hanging out. I'm just talking about the time. She said, I'm taking it slow, but now you wouldn't know the thing taking me. And if we can start as friends, your weekend just might end with a little kid. Yeah, I'm a man in my life will make a good husband. I'll make a good wife. Easy now. I'm not talking about locking down the rebel, baby. That's what you do, man. I'm just talking about two lonely people trying to reach a little understanding. Honey, I'm not talking about knocking out heaven, whether it's wrong or it's right. I'm not talking about hooking up, hanging out. I'm just talking about tonight. Just talking about a little bit later tonight. Oh yeah.
Just one more time. Hey guys, it's Heather with Born to Ride, and I'm here with Jeff at the National Center for Healthy Veterans, and we're going to go and he's going to tell us all about what's going on and how he feels about what he's doing to make this a fantastic event. Heroes Honor has been going on all day, and we're here in the midst of it in the sea of about 30,000 vets, and this is just an amazing event today. So let's hear it from Jeff's mouth.
Hey, well, this is just an amazing activity here. Like you say, 30,000 Vietnam veterans. I don't think there's ever been something this big anywhere in the country before. And these guys deserve it. All the soldiers like me that served after them, we stand on the shoulders of all these great veterans and all the things they did for us. And they had a tough time coming back, and we rebuilt the Army, rebuilt the military, and we fought a whole bunch of wars since that time, and America has figured it out. They may not like a war, but they love their soldiers, so it's a good place to be.
It definitely is, and you know, because you are in service, you are a general, and you have been serving a long time, I take it. How long have you been serving?
Well, I served for 30 years and recently retired.
Wow.
And now I'm the Chief Operating Officer and the Vice President of the National Center for Healthy Veterans.
Chief Operating.
So
Wow.
what we do there is we got a 340-acre working farm, and we're building 100 tiny homes for veterans and a 30,000 square foot wellness center and a family reunification lodge. And what happens there is we help guys that are stuck or they're broke at the bottom, want to come back up, and we help them figure out their physical, their spiritual, their relational, their emotional health, and then figure out their financial health and get them relaunched back into the leadership of this great country.
So you help them get back in reunification, help them get back into getting back into society, being productive members.
So yeah, a lot of these guys and gals, their marriages are on the rocks. You know, the first thing that happens when you get into trouble is you start to mouth off at people. You start to talk badly to your family and your friends, and people start pushing away from you. About that time, you lose your job, you lose your family, and then you start hitting those things that you get addicted to. The next thing you know, you're isolated and you're by yourself in the middle of nowhere and you don't want to see anybody.
You've lost everything.
And you lost everything. It takes a while sometimes to get that figured out. And what our place does is bring them back from that isolation. We get them back with guys that they've served with before, They work together, they play together, they cry together, go to church together. And our activity is a faith-based operation, so God's a big part of it. And we found that actually helps quite a bit. They can offload their problems on something other than themselves, and they can then relax, focus on their own problems, and God will help them through the rest. And it works.
It should be.
We've Bob Dees and I, he's the president, I'm the vice president. We've been doing this for 15, 20 years.
Wow.
And this farm's brand new, though. This is the first one in the country of its type. And it's a full active farm with physical, mental, spiritual, relational support. And then a re-entry program to get them back into new careers, into the leadership of corporations and campuses and communities around the country.
This is just amazing. I mean, this is like just an amazing facility.
Well, we're happy to be doing it, and it's a gift from God that we can. And
definitely.
We ask y'all to come out and see us. We're in Lynchburg, Virginia, and it's healthyveterans.org on the website.
We would love
Take a look at it. Come out and join some of our 600 volunteers to be a part of all this. It's a great thing to do.
That is fantastic. Yeah, if anybody would like to donate, that would be fantastic. How do they go about donating to your facility and your cause?
Well, they can go to healthyveterans.org, or they can give us a call. There's a 1-800 number there, or they can give me an email or a text message. An email is Jeff Horn, Horne, at healthyveterans.org. Give us a call or an email anytime. We'll look forward to talking to you.
That's fantastic, and what you're doing is just great. I mean, I think it's fantastic that you're doing this to help people and that you have such motivation and drive to help people. That is a true gift from God, because there's not many people left in this world that care about others, and that is really great.
Well, we're honored. We're just thankful to be a part of this great event. We're thankful to Ben for what he's done to pull all these people together, and we're thankful for all these great Americans that are here still serving their country with all the families they've raised to put more great Americans back into the military.
Amen.
So thank you to everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
All right, that work?
Thank you.
Good.
tough love, baby. Mama, don't you sweat. Everything's with inside. You know I got it. Kind of need it. Baby, through the money, through the friend, through the big.
And we're here with Ben Peterson, and he's going to tell us all about his dream and what he has created in this amazing event that went down today that we were here for with over 30,000 people. It was just fantastic.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Awesome.
It really was.
Yes, ma'am. You know, we really wanted to have the opportunity to honor our Vietnam vets. When I came home from Iraq, you know, I was met with Vietnam vets guarding my welcome home because protesters had started showing up at Iraq veteran events. And those guys, they fought for me. And that's where God really put a dream and a vision in my heart to fight for them and to give them an incredible honor experience. And so, you know, here we are. And we had, you know, 10,000 plus vets, Vietnam guys, over another 10,000 9/11 guys. And this event really, I talked to hundreds of them. And they said, we can't tell you what it means to us.
It's got to mean something special to you for you to do this and help so many people. I mean, it's just amazing to do this. I love helping people.
Yeah.
And for you to help so many people that didn't get what you got, that welcome home and the ability to see your wife and have that safety net.
Yeah. You know, coming home is a very vulnerable thing. And when you find your family, man, you're a mess. I mean, I bawled like a little boy. And I can't imagine what it was like for them with that vulnerability and to get met the way they were met.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm humbled. It was God's vision, it wasn't mine. People ask me where I come up with this idea. I say the Lord put it in me, you know.
It just happened.
It just happened. And we worked really hard for 2 years to make this excellent. I'm sure it wasn't perfect, but I hope it was excellent.
It was fantastic. I hope you do it again.
Yes, ma'am.
You have plans for it?
We're working on them.
All right.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
It is with great honor that I welcome Staff Sergeant Bryce Cherry Holmes. He served 8 years in the USMC. His actions and excellent support earned him 3 Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medals and the Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal. During his first deployment, Sergeant Cherry Holmes incurred an initial back injury that became much worse over time. The injury and subsequent surgery, Sergeant Holmes inevitably received a full medical retirement and was returned from active duty in 2015. After retirement, Staff Sergeant Cherry Holmes continued to live with debilitating pain. He underwent a subsequent surgery that was to help with his excruciating pain he was living with. Unfortunately, there were complications with the surgery and left him paralyzed from T3 down. Staff Sergeant Cherry Holmes now lives in North Carolina with his wife of almost 13 years, as well as their 2 children. It is with my honor we welcome, right now, Staff Sergeant Bruce Cherry Holmes.
Hello, can you all hear me good? Awesome. So my name is Bryce Cherry Holmes, like he said. Served 8 years in the Marine Corps. I wanted to first say thank you all for all of your service and your sacrifices here throughout your life and everything in between. Because of my injury, I'm paralyzed now from the chest down. With the use of this exoskeleton, I'm able to walk again. Not only that, but I'm able to stand up for the national anthem. Right? Thank you. The first time I heard it brought tears to my eyes because I was muscle memory. Went to stand and I couldn't. I got a chance in 2020 during the Republican National Convention to stand for the national anthem during Mike Pence's, former Vice President Mike Pence's inauguration, or acceptance speech, sorry. Because of that, it was a life-changing moment for me. We started working with Soldier Strong, which is a nonprofit that supports these exoskeletons and donates them to Veterans Affairs facilities and clinics around the country, as well as veterans themselves. A demonstration real quick, it's not just being able to stand for the national anthem, but it's also being able to have somewhat of independence back again, right? Okay, so real quick, I'll show you a couple of fun moves. So I hit a forward lean threshold. Not only am I allowed to stand, but I'm allowed to walk. Get a better view of you all. And demonstrate what our technology has done for us so far, right? And it's only because of the sacrifices that were made from individuals like yourselves throughout our various conflicts that this technology is even possible. So, I wanted to just let you all know that my gratitude is with you. My hopes and prayers are all for you. I also wanted to just make a quick note that there's more technology that's coming out every day for us, especially with individuals that live with post-traumatic stress. There's an incredible piece of technology with virtual reality. It's called Brave Mind, and we're hoping to get it out to all of our Veterans Affairs facilities, which allows us to get rid of the stigma between and behind PTSD and hopefully move forward through our own lives. We all deal with it as veterans and as supporters of veterans, and I appreciate all of your time.